Hi, I'm Sarah Williams. I'm here today with Dr. Thad Harvey. It's pretty new, isn't it? Dr. Thad Harvey.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a pretty new doctorate there. And we are at Pembroke United Methodist Church right here in North Bryan County in Pembroke, Georgia, right behind the McDonald's. And so if you know where the McDonald's is, you go about a block backwards and it's that great big church. And Thad is the new minister here at Pembroke United Methodist Church. We're doing this infomercial today to let people know about the church. And we'll be doing other churches as well. But I want people to know about Pembroke United Methodist Church and why you should come and visit us if you don't have a church. So Thad, why should people come and visit us? And you're fairly new, so.
I'm fairly new, and I found the folks here at this church are really warm and loving and accepting people. They're glad to see you. They want to share life with you. They love worshiping the Lord. And they want to help you grow closer to God too.
Mm-hmm. I love this church, and this is my church. We're doing the church that I go to first, and I love this church because it is my family. You know, once you start coming here, you are embraced and you become part of the church family. And if you need something, you know, people are there to help you out and lift you up. And I think that's an important part, especially in today's world, that sometimes you need more than even just your surrounding family and friends. You need a church group to kind of be there and support you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you not agree with that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And what does the Methodist church, what's different about the Methodist church from a Baptist church or a Catholic church or that sort of thing?
The kind of one of the slogans, mottos we go by right now is open hearts, open doors, open minds. And it really kind of centers off of our theology on grace. That the whole of the Christian life is centered around God's grace for us, that none of us are perfect, none of us are good enough, that we all have growing to do. People talk about, the hypocrites in church. Well, the reality is even the best of us are all still do some pretty wrong things here and there. But church is a place to be, because church is a place where you can get connected to God and get your life more on the right path and have people that will journey and walk with you. So it's the idea of a church being much more a hospital than a country club.
Right.
You know, we're the place for people to come and get to know the Lord and grow and be healed and cured from their struggles in life.
And so that you can go back out into the world,
Right.
and do great things. And we're all about helping people in the world, in our community, that sort of thing as well. One of the neat things about the Methodist Church that I don't think a lot of people realize, even people from Savannah who have been Methodist for a long time, but Methodism in the United States kind of started right here in Georgia, right? With
Right.
John Wesley.
Came over to Epworth, St. Simon's Island.
And then came up through Savannah, and we have a lot of, there's even a statue of John Wesley in Savannah as well. But I agree with you. I think our church is a place where you can come and heal, and you get filled up on Sundays and go back out into the world, to make it a better place. But we also offer some other things. We have men's, women's. Tell us a little bit about the men's club.
We have a United Methodist men's group and Methodist women's group that try and get the men together and the women together. They do different projects, mission work, that fellowship, eating. Who doesn't like to eat, right?
We got a great youth group.
We have a wonderful youth group, great children's ministry. We're kicking off here right after Labor Day, more Sunday school classes. We've started having the tea time on Thursdays, just a chance for some of the folks to get together and fellowship, share life together, have a devotion. And here really soon we're going to be starting a lot of kind of discipleship small groups, because it's, why do you go to church? Because you need the community, the Christ-centered community. You can listen to good preaching on the radio, on television. You can listen to good worship music on your phone, but you miss the community together.
Right.
And so, this is one of those, it's a great kind of country church with a lot of loving people and a wonderful family atmosphere. Time to grow together, build community centered on the person of Jesus Christ.
And we have church on Sundays. We have Sunday school at 10 o'clock and 9:45 Sunday school, and then we have church at 11 o'clock. And if you're looking for a place, if you've never been to church before and you want to try a church, I would highly encourage you that this would be a great place to put your foot in the door of a church. We're not intimidating. We're not a mega church. I mean, we're just regular people, probably your friends and maybe even your relatives. And so we're right here. If you have been a church in the past and you haven't been in a long time, you're looking for a church, or you just moved up here to North Bryan County, we invite you to come give us a try and see what you think. We'd love to have you, and we are right here in Pembroke, like we said, right behind McDonald's, and Thad is new as well, and we've welcomed him pretty good, and we would love to welcome you as well.
Yeah, it's a wonderful church. It's kind of traditional in its style of worship, but very laid back in how people dress.
Right.
So it's one of those, you don't have to get all dressed up to come to church, which is a great thing. So.
Right. So come join us next Sunday. We'd love to have you. And if you have any questions, you can get on the phone. You can call the church 653-2220, correct? 653-2220. Ask for that. If you need a ride to church, or if there's anything that we can do for you from this church, just get on the phone, give us a call, and we'll do what we can to help you out.
Amen.